You be doing a podcast? That's what I did yesterday. I was like, oh,
I'm still like on call for the arrival of my nephew.
Oh, nice. When's that happening?
I don't know. Bitch hasn't even dropped yet.
Oh, okay. Bitch ain't even dropped. Who's the bitch? The baby or the mom?
The baby.
The baby. Okay. I didn't know which beach we're talking about.
Yeah. Well, it's not her. If she can control it, he would have came on his due date.
That's true. You know, due date is just an estimated guess anyway.
Yeah.
Some people get fixated on that like it's like God's will. Like the due date is July 7th. It has to be.
It's
like,
just
dude,
a calendar.
Yeah, it's just a.
Be like, I think you fucked on this day. So
yeah, it's just it's just a guesstimation of like when they around this time you're gonna have babies.
Yeah.
But it's turned into like an event, and if you don't have the baby on this day and time, we have to.
We're gonna induce you. Come inside the hospital. Blah,
Yeah,
blah, 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 blah.
we change your beautiful giving birth moment, life changing, altering moment into a disease.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You go in, you get the process.
Now you need to do. I know, and she's over 35, so she's fucking geriatric. Like, stop it.
Yeah, that's just crazy, man.
Fixing my butt. It's not a button.
I thought you said my
bow.
butt. I was like, fixing my butt.
Fixing my butt.
And I was
fixing my bow.
And I was like, ooh, fixing your butt on camera.
I mean, I work on my butt every day.
There
I
you
guess.
go.
Well, not every day. That doesn't really work well for muscle growth.
It's true.
So, but you best believe I be doing them squats.
I be doing them lunges, yo.
Them back lunges. Them hip thrusts.
I did lunges off like 2 blocks, like yoga blocks, and then I had to do like a bunch of dumb shit.
Nice. I usually do them off the stairs.
Nice. Kind of the same thing. And then I had to do like a bunch of like lift offs off the ground. Because the dude that I do like follow all his shit, his name's Patrick Beach, is Awakening Yoga.
Patrick.
Yeah, man. It's cool, man. Like it's all heavily inverted and like a lot of arm balances in there.
Yeah.
And it's cool. He's really, I mean, he's been doing it. I guess he's good at it. But like, even if you can't do all the crazy arm balances and inversions, like there's like things you could do to work up to it in the flow. In flow. And like, he doesn't stop. Like, that's why I like him's minimal cueing. Mm-hmm. I'm a fan of that because I can kind of get like the state, like the movement meditation, you know, but. Yeah,
it was weird in yoga. I mean, even we were kind of like encouraged, like when we had like the Shavasana time, which is when you kind of done with your practice and like super heavily guided. I'm just like, people been hearing motherfuckers all day. Like, can't we just give some space, some silence?
I think that's the point of it. Like people try to get to like breathe in rainbows. Yeah. Exhale light waves. Yeah, they're just like, you know, I'm just like, no, I know what you're saying, but like you're like when people talk like that, I feel like they're sullying like what's actually happening. Like, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
That's the point. Like, is to be able to sit in silence or lay in silence or, you know, that's the point.
Yeah. And even if your brain doesn't turn off, like sit with it. What you got going on?
Yeah. I don't think your brain can turn off. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Every time I try to meditate, I learned this from, it might've been Duncan Trussell. I was listening to him talk. And he was just like, every time, like if you're meditating or whatever you're doing and you have like a thought and you start like thinking about it, he was taught from Ram Dass, which is like his guy. Mm-hmm. He's almost everybody's guy. He's super popular.
He's a good guy.
Yeah. Super well-known, smart dude that, every time that you have a thought and you start like dwelling on it, you know, when you think while you're meditating, you're supposed to go thinking, like say the word thinking and then just stop. You got a limp noodle. You did it, man. Sarah's got her first limp noodle mic. Yeah, this is part of the podcast. Yeah. In the beginning, when we first started, I always had the limp noodle.
I got it.
Which what we're talking about is like
ain't no limp noodles over here. Fix that shit real quick.
Yeah, the microphone arm sometimes just go.
Yeah, if the pivot points too far.
Yeah. But like he was saying, you think thinking.
Yeah.
And then when you're okay, I'm thinking, and then you stop.
Yeah.
And
you're like, all right, cool.
And you just let it go. Like, yeah, because you can't ever stop thoughts coming in.
I used to use the analogy of like, you know, if thoughts comes in, like imagine it's a leaf and you're sitting by a river and you're like, oh, that's a leaf. Okay, goodbye.
Hello, leaf.
Hello, leaf. Goodbye. We don't need you right now.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
The best thing, I don't know who I heard say this, so it's not me saying it, but it's like the best thing about meditation is it makes your thoughts not sticky. Like they don't stick together. Like you're not dragging the past and like the future's not pushing up against you. That's what makes you anxious. And then like you worry about the past and like, as opposed to your thoughts being so sticky. Like if you meditate, it kind of unsticks them and then they just kind of flow in and flow out and you can kind of be like in the moment. Yeah. Because like you're really only in the present anyway. You can remember the past, but you can never go back. Yeah. And you can never get to the future because once you're there, it's the present. Yeah. So like you like can fucking worry about the past or worry about the.
It's all presence.
Yeah. No, you know, I don't know what the balance is like. It's like, I don't think about the future. It's not necessarily that because like it's okay to prepare. You know what I mean? Like it's okay to prepare and it's okay to learn from the past, but to dwell on it. Yeah. And to have every present moment like sandwiched in between, like dragging the past and pushing backwards from the future, I think makes life suck.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, like the balance, like how someone who's very like educated in that type of thinking would go like to someone who goes, well, what about the future? I need to plan and do this and this. And there's some merit to that, but then there's also sometimes people are so worried about the future that they're never in the present.
Yeah.
So when they actually get to the future that they're planning for, they're not even there to enjoy what they did because they're thinking about the future. Like they're never
continuously moving on to the next step.
Yeah. And then, there's I love striving and growth, but sometimes you have to like just be in the now.
Yeah.
And I found that like meditation helps me with that. I struggle with it. I used to struggle. I think I might've told you this. I can't remember. I used to struggle with it heavily. Like I was doing it really good, like every day for like 20, 30, 40 minutes, like whatever, like every day for, it was doing really good. And then I got to every time I did it, I was getting angry.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that?
You brought that up.
Yeah. And I thought that was wild, man. To a point where I didn't want to do it.
Why am I so pissed off?
Yeah. I was like, this is not why I'm doing this.
That's shadow work, man.
Yeah. But I avoided it for a long time. Yeah. Because I got to this point where.
No one wants to do the shadow work. They're like, I just want the light and love and shit. Where's that? And they're like,
yeah, because I was riding that light and love and shit vessel, and it was great. Like every day for months, maybe I would every day wake up, meditate, do my shit. I was like, I feel great, and then it just started creeping in. I was getting mad, and
it's there.
All this stuff, and I didn't work through it. I just kind of shut the door on it, and that was like the end of my meditation practice. So I was like, no, I don't do that, man.
Yeah,
I was being a bitch, I was, you know what I mean. But I was like, that's uncomfortable, and
I don't like it.
I don't like it. Yeah, and at first I thought I was actually like something's wrong with me. Like that might be a rationalization. I didn't like it. And I didn't want to do it because it was uncomfortable. But I was also like, I didn't know it was supposed to happen. I thought something was wrong with me. I was like, no, you do this. Like you breathe in rainbows and fart sunshine. Like this is what's supposed to happen. Yeah. And I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm just like I'm getting done. I'm like, man, I'm angry.
Yeah.
But like, come to find out, I needed to work through that. And I did, like, from what I've learned from talking to people who know more about that shit than me, is like, I needed to do longer. It's like, I never worked through it. Like when I was
the other side of
I was always just getting stuck in the middle and going, nah, fuck this. You know what I mean? So I kept every day, basically every day I would kind of work that it would be okay. And I started getting angry and that would stop. And I never got to the other side. So I didn't work through it enough. I have since then, but that was weird. I was just like angry, and I was just like, I'm not supposed to be angry, man. Like I'm trying to be like a monk or something. You know what I mean? This was years ago. It was probably like 3 years ago, 3 years ago. I got really big into it. That's when I started. I mean, that's when I started going, yeah, meditation's awesome, to like heavily implementing it. Like stop talking about it. Like I just started doing it more. So I do it a lot now. I do weird stuff now.
Isn't it fun?
Yeah. Like now, like listening to the water drip for 3 hours. That was crazy, man. That was almost psychedelic in nature after like hour 2.5.
Yeah.
And I think it gets you to like not focus on the not minuscule, insignificant things. So, yeah. So like when you talk to someone, like you're just like
pay attention in the white page.
Yeah, that's cool too. Yeah, that's for like the negative energy, like to see the substance of the world and like appreciate it. That wasn't as the idea of that is impactful, but like when I was doing it, I was like, it's not as cool as the water, like the water drip or whatever. But it was cool, super impactful. Right. So like to think of like the stuff in between everything is what links us together. And it's the emptiness is everywhere. There's more empty space than stuff. Yeah. And we always focus on the stuff as opposed to expanding. Yeah. Which is wild. I can't even wrap my mind around that. Like how something's infinite and then expanding.
And just getting more.
I don't understand that. Like, I want to see the edge. Like, I want to go to the edge, but if there is no edge, like, what's after the edge? Like, what's past, like, what they can
I think that's kind of fun. I mean, that just kind of perpetuates the circle.
Yeah. So. But like my mind can't handle it. Like I can say like, yeah, it's infinite. But like when I really think about like, okay, let's like practically think like if I could get to the edge, what?
And then it's going to give you just an inch more.
Yeah, I know. Like,
like, oh, okay, I'll go there now.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know if they can see past the light of the Big Bang. Like they can see the light. Like that's how they measure like the Big Bang happened like 14 million, whatever billion years ago, whatever it was. They can see it and measure it. But like, I don't know. I'm not Sean. It's not Sean Carroll. What's the
Brian Cox?
Brian Cox. Yes, Sean Carroll's a physicist too. Sorry, I got him confused. But like, I'm not him. It's like I don't know. Like, what's past the light? Like, what's over there? Brian Cox, yeah. You know, we talked about that a couple of weeks ago. I rewatched that interview, and I was just like, yeah, man,
he's so good.
Yeah, I feel like
I just like how like soft he talks about everything.
Yeah,
and he's like got a fun British accent. And he looks like he's never seen the sun.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of nighttime stars.
Yeah.
Like staring.
He looks like he looks like a lead singer. He
might be a vampire. I'm just saying.
He looks like a lead singer in a 80s British band.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's also British too, but yeah, I got to understand it, man. I can't wrap my mind around infinite.
I wonder what he does for fun.
I don't know, but he talks about space like he's like talking to like a woman he loves.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? He's just like not even
burning, passionate desire.
Yeah, and it's not like a woman like he's lusting after, like he's trying to have sex with. It's like a woman he's like deeply in love with, like he's just talking, but it's space.
He's just like, wow, you're a fucking gift.
Yeah. Speaking of of people talking like that, I haven't get a chance to tell you. I watched this documentary on Netflix. It's about Bob Ross.
Nice.
You know the happy little painter?
Yeah.
So fucking good. It's called Bob Ross, like happiness, betrayal, and greed. And I was like, oh, I gotta watch that.
I gotta see it.
So it's good. You guys should watch it. I highly recommend it. It's on Netflix. It's pretty new. So
I'll do that one tonight.
Yeah, it's good. Because like the first half of I won't spoil it for you then. But like the first half of the movie is just talking about Bob Ross, and it made me love him even more.
He's a true gift.
He's a gift to humanity.
You ever seen him hold a baby deer and that little squirrel?
I have. Coming out of his pocket. Yeah, he feeds it. Yeah, it's on the.
Like,
really, he just loves nature.
Little squirrely.
He loves nature.
Well, I mean, when nature just blasts you in your third eye, and you're like, I'll recreate that. Okay,
yeah, man.
thank you.
But then it gets into like his business partners who are like really, really, really shitty people, and that's where the
betrayal.
That's where the betrayal. And
I wonder if that's why he hit his bucket really hard. He's like, "Fuck you, sound guy."
Yeah. So that was, but you guys should check out that the documentary. It's crazy. It's super good. Super good. It'll make you not want to buy anything Bob Ross related. Not because of Bob Ross. Those people stole his name. And anyways, go watch the documentary. It's crazy.
Well, yeah. I mean, it'll kind of make you feel that way whenever you Kurt Cobain stuff.
Cook a what?
Kurt Cobain.
Who owns that?
Fucking what's her face?
Oh, Courtney Cox?
Bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, Courtney. That's
not Courtney Cox. Courtney Love.
Oh, that's what I meant. Yeah, sorry. But at least that's his wife.
Fuck her.
Yeah.
No.
Why do you hate her so much?
She probably murdered him.
You think so?
Do you know how much drugs he was on? There was no way he would held a gun. Ain't no fucking way.
Yeah, well, maybe you're right. I don't know. I've never heard
that lady.
Yeah, well, I've never heard
Come at me, Courtney. I don't care.
What?
Sorry.
Yeah,
granted, he was a trouble mind. That's fair.
Yeah,
had some drug problems.
Yeah, I've never heard anybody say that about Courtney Cox before.
What? Oh, you haven't? Yeah.
Well, about that, I mean, that she like killed him. I never heard that. I have heard that. I know
she definitely had her cobweb fingers in that shit.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. There hasn't been a Netflix documentary about that one, so I don't know. Oh, what do we got?
We got things.
We should start drinking these things.
Yeah, Travelers.
So we got Traveler CBD water, which we've had on the podcast before. Highly recommended.
Yeah, these were really tasty.
Yeah, these are good. These are actually made in Georgia somewhere. Like
what's your flavor?
I got lime mint.
I got the pomegranate lavender.
I got to that one because it's a new flavor. I thought you would like it.
Yeah.
I've had that one before too. It's pretty
all the
good.
lavender things I'll take.
I thought you would. Yeah, I've had all three.
I mean, I brought some.
Oh, nice. See, I didn't even know. And then we got whatever this neon green stuff.
Is it Bobro hemp?
I don't know, man.
Bo.
I don't know what it is. It's some stuff that came from American Shaman. It's some CBD juice.
Bam.
From America.
Use your good eyes. There you go.
It's there. I don't know the name of it, but if we like it, then next podcast we'll talk about it.
You ready to ASMR it?
Oh yeah, do it. That was a good one. Ooh, yours is even better. Yours had the after fun.
I went to the front.
Okay.
Listen to the rules of the microphone.
Yeah, that's true. So originally I thought we would take this, whatever the CBD oil shot is, I thought we would just mix it in the drink. That's why I got them. But apparently...
It smells so good. It smells like...
Which one?
The dragon fruit.
Oh, yeah. So apparently...
Not dragon fruit. I'm sorry. Passion fruit.
Yeah, apparently the shot has its own flavor in it. Oh, that does smell so good. You guys should get it just for the health benefits of CBD and the smell. It smells fantastic. Yeah. Prost. Prost.
Eye contact.
Yeah, I did it. I still have it.
Oh, that's fair. Sorry.
Are you shooting it like a whole shot?
They said shot.
All right, screw it. Hold on, let me just describe the taste. So I was like, hold on, let me describe the taste. Like we're like winos and we talk about the wine flavor.
It's definitely interesting, like in the mouth.
Ooh, it's got an aftertaste. Yeah.
It's not quite like, I mean, it's like any CBD gummy.
It's true.
It's got that like plant flavor.
It does. It's good though. It's good. This is nice.
But that smell of it's not quite as tart as an actual passion fruit, but it's definitely got that sweet smell to it.
Yeah, it's got some coconut or something there. Yeah.
Yeah. Super tasty. Highly recommend.
Yeah.
So we got 15 milligrams.
Yeah, because there's a 30 milligram bottle.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It tastes good though. Highly recommend it off of the flavor alone.
Yeah, very good. I did some researching with my things that I didn't know the answers to last time.
Oh, look at you.
I did.
I don't even remember what we talked about.
I didn't have any papers, so these were my
what is
paint
that?
samples.
Oh, okay. I was like, what did you write those on?
This one was lavender memory. We didn't paint our room this color. It's a little too gray.
Gotcha. I'm excited you did your homework.
Thanks.
Yeah. This is the first time you've done homework. You came back, you're like, I know answers.
I did a thing. So I was wearing a shirt last time, a symbol company, and I watched the history of that person.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So it's Avitus is the gentleman's name.
All right.
From like the Ottoman Empire.
Okay.
He was an alchemist.
Ooh, an alchemist.
What did I say? Alchemist?
Yeah.
An alchemist.
Like if a real alchemist trying to find like the sorcerer's stone and the elixir of life.
Yeah, like also how they're trying to make things into gold.
Yeah.
So you've seen a symbol. Mm-hmm. They're that nice gold color. So it's like different alloys and a secret ingredient. Alchemists were trying to, there's 3 things of alchemy. The first level, I think, is to try to make gold from lead or whatever. Yeah. And then when you get higher, they're trying to get the sorcerer's stone. That's a real thing. They're trying to create it and trying to create the elixir of life. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember exactly the difference between the two, but that's a real thing. People were in the lab.
I think the elixir of life is you drink it, you stay alive. The sorcerer's stone is, if you're going off Harry Potter stuff, bring someone back.
You know, I don't know if it is Harry Potter. I don't know. But I do know those are real things that alchemists back in the day, like hundreds of years ago, were in the lab trying to cook up. Yeah. Like trying to figure out melting stuff, trying to make gold and shit.
Yeah. So he made and it was just really cute because, they kept trying to bring up the fact that it was it was brilliant like gold, but where the money, I guess, or where his thing came from is the sound.
Oh, gotcha.
Very like brilliant sound.
From the symbols? Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
It mentioned something how they used it into war. I don't understand because he made symbols. He didn't make a weapon. Okay. He made a symbol.
Well, they used to use drums and stuff to like tell the troops to march.
Yeah.
And
So maybe
it was that.
So maybe that's where it was from.
See, at first I thought they had all those drums and stuff just to hype dudes up so they'll run to their death.
I mean, probably both. But it was also like how football people do. They
coordinate them like boom, 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 boom means to go like
that way
to the left or whatever. Yeah.
So the emperor named him. Oh my gosh! Hold on. Let me remember how to say it. It's not even that hard. Zildjian.
Ooh, that is. I've never heard that.
It looks crazy because it has a D, J, and then IAN.
Okay.
But Zildjian means symbol smith's son.
All right.
Yeah. So he's the son of the symbol smith.
Because
he was like a metal maker.
Yeah.
Bam.
There you go.
Fucking words.
There you go.
Then I brought my symbols.
That's true. I think it's funny that you did your homework and wrote
different symbols.
Well, yeah, I think you wrote the answers on
I did.
Like a paint swatch.
Well, you know me.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I like it. I think it's very fitting.
Bam.
There you go.
And then these are called tinctions.
How you spell that? How you spell that?
Tingsha.
Tingsha.
Tingsha. Yeah, the A goes way up there.
Tingsha.
They also called it like when you're using it in like devotional music system kind of thing. They called it a dal.
Okay.
D-A-L.
Gotcha.
And from the little video I was listening, I mean, granted, the gentleman's accent was heavy, but I had subtitles on, and it sounded like he said pulse, which that makes sense because it does make this pulse sound. And then the subtitle said support.
Okay.
So I was like, those are different words.
Yeah. They look cool, though. They look so...
And then every time I looked it up, it kept saying... It did use the word pulse, but it was saying it in something with, like, cooking.
Okay.
It just kept bringing up lentils.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
But, yeah,
but those things look pretty ancient. I don't remember them looking so fresh.
Yeah.
I just remember them they sound really cool. But, like, these ones... So if you're not watching the video... There they go.
Yeah.
They are fairly heavy, right? They're pretty heavy.
Yeah, they're pretty dense.
Yeah, and it looks like bronze.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, David, for giving me those.
Yeah, they're fresh to death. And these ones have Asian dragons on them. I think they're Chinese dragons, right? Those are Chinese dragons?
They look like it.
Yeah,
they got the dragons with the feet.
Yeah. Those are cool. And this on like a leather strap. Mm-hmm. Looks super cool.
Yeah, should we bless everyone with the sounds?
I was going to let you do it, though, yeah.
Fun reverberation.
I can hear it like reverbing like through it. That's cool. Like the vibrations of it.
Yeah. So those there.
Why is that so pleasing?
I don't know.
Like when it went away, I didn't want it to. Like it just stopped. And I was like, oh man.
Come back.
I don't know, man. Isn't that wild? Like the frequencies like are like attractive.
Yeah.
I mean,
My brain's like, I want more of that.
But that's super weird. But like, you know, quantum physics is like science magic. And they're like, no, it makes total sense. But like, no one knows that.
Yeah. My favorite little like documentary is oh, I forgot. Let me look it up because it is actually super cool. But it talks about how they matched up Pythagorean.
You told me about that before. Yeah.
Yeah. It's my favorite. And it's super short, but it goes into like, you know, Pythagoras, his theorem, the sounds or the math. Words. Sorry. This thing's nice. Okay. Well, let's see. We're what? Not even 5 minutes into having this. Yeah.
Feel a little weird?
Noticeable. Yeah. Noticeable kind of change.
Chill.
Just kind of like,
Nice little chill. Yeah, it is nice. I think it was pretty affordable too. I think that was like $10. I think it wasn't that much. I think these cost more. 2 of these drinks cost more than one of those. I think. These drinks are pretty fire.
Man, I don't know how to find it anymore.
What are you looking for? Oh, the documentary? I don't know, man.
Oh.
It is wild though, like how frequencies are like that. That's why people like crystals.
Yeah.
It's actually not like that. It's a red rock. It's not that. It's like it has a certain
The
vibration.
frequency in which they were made and created. And
Yeah, and then what's that called? Resonance.
Yeah.
Like when something of a frequency gets near you, it changes your frequency. And if you do something that changes your frequency more towards normal or homeostasis, it's supposed to make you feel more normal or homeostatic. Yeah, which is kind of trippy. I think that's why you get I think that's why you get around a lot of people and then like their vibrations or their energy. We'll use vibrations or frequency because that's like the fancy word, but or their energy, like when they get there, they make you feel good.
Yeah.
Or they make you feel bad because it either makes you more towards resonance or more towards normal, or it takes you like towards their fucked up vibrations.
Yeah, you know what's fun? I was just kind of, I wouldn't say I really got into like a meditative state, but like, you know, like a flow state, moving around my home. Like I said, I was been home the past few weekends, just kind of being on call for a baby to arrive.
Baby. Come on, man.
Come on.
What are you doing?
Come meet the world. You're already a Virgo. Like, let's do it.
Let's do this, man.
Let's do it. Sole purpose. Mine's to be an amplifier.
What do you mean by that? I think I know what you mean, but why don't you tell me? Tell the people.
Tell the people what you mean with your words. That is like what I feel most drawn and called to do is like to amplify the space that I'm in and my vibrations to people I am around.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Like to clean your shit up.
Yeah.
So your shit's like vibrating or your energy's right where it needs to be.
Yeah.
And then expand it out.
And expand it.
That's cool, man.
Wow.
Yeah, you can think of it like pushing it. Like that's what I would do, like pushing it out. That way it'll just kind of like rub off and like start changing and shaking people in the right way.
Change the space of any rooms you enter in or...
That's a real thing though, man. Some people walk in the room and it's like, fuck. And some people it's like, oh man.
Like you're fucking here.
Yeah, that's why dogs, man. Sometimes someone will walk in the room, a dog will be like, start growling like you ain't supposed to be here. Like it's not because they're new or whatever. It's just like, no, your energy's off.
Like I don't like you.
Yeah. Marley did that with 2 people. Like there's 2 people, like she was just not, they walked in and she was like, you know, she never growls. Like, you know, she's a little.
She didn't really give me much time of day.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you're here, you can scratch my butt.
Yeah. Well, you met her in her like elder stage where she was deaf and
she was like meh.
Well, she definitely liked you. I mean, she, but I mean, like, you know, she was, you know, she's just chilling. She's
an old lady.
Yeah. She was in congestive heart failure.
Yeah.
Literally, that's what she died from. So, like, but, there's just one dude who's friends with my friend Adam, and he was a super nice guy, but he was weird. Like, he was like awkward and like socially, like, he made me feel uneasy, but he wasn't in any way like mean or violent or dangerous, nothing like that. It was just like his energy. I was like, oh, every time he walked in, I was kind of like, oh man, this guy's nice. Every time he would come over with him, I would just start growling at him. And I was like, dude, she never does that. That's one of the only.
Bruh, what you got going on?
Yeah, that was like one of the. Even Adam was just like, you know, he known Marley her whole life. Was like, that's so weird. I was like, I don't know, man. She doesn't like him. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know what's going on. But it did make me feel weird. Like he walked in, it was kind of like a vacuum. It was like some people just do that. I'm like, oh, I gave my good shit back.
I'm like, wait, that's mine.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be farting all sunshine. You took it. You took it, man. You took it, man. get some of this. What is this? Yeah, ASMR lime mint. I like mint's my favorite. I know the green's my favorite. I forgot the flavor, but the green one's good.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this.
I thought you would like that. I had that one last time. Yeah, I just got it like when the last time I went to go buy like some CBD oil. I saw that. Oh, it was like, you guys have a new flavor? I was like, let me get that. Yeah, those guys are nice, man. Hook them up. Check them out. American Shaman. It's the one in Columbus, but I guess it's a franchise though.
Yeah.
But like it's the one.
But you
in
can buy the
Columbus.
stuff from the Columbus store because they're nice people.
They are nice people, man. They want to come on the podcast, so we need to make that happen. I told them today. I think it was today. Hold on. What's up, buddy? Did you? Good job, bro. You did it, man.
Now he knows how to do it.
Go in there and practice for a little bit, okay? I'm proud of you, though, man. Shut the door if you don't mind, okay, buddy? But, yeah, so my son just came in. He's playing video games with his buddy on the internet, and he just came in and told me he beat him in Smash Brothers. He was, like, super excited.
It's like, I just beat him.
Yeah.
He's leveling up all kinds today, isn't he?
Yeah. He went to parkour, and he got, like, his advanced belt. It's not a belt. So the way they do it in this parkour class is they have, like, a time that they have to get, and they have to get it 3 times in a row. And then if you get a certain time that's too bad, it like erases one of the times.
So you got to do it again.
Yeah, until you get 3, and then you level up. So he started as a beginner. It was an intermediate, and just now made it an advanced today. So now he's an advanced parkour. Yeah,
killing it.
He was killing it today. Today was going so fast. I was like, whoa. He did the parkour course in 26 seconds.
Dang.
The first time he did it, because I was talking to him about it today, the first time he did it in 1 minute and 36 seconds. And he didn't even really do it because the coach was like holding him. And so he didn't actually even complete it the first time he did it. Yeah. So it was cool, just like watching how confident he was and like going through it.
I got this shit.
Yeah, man, if you guys got some kids that are like, find a parkour, man, if you could find a good parkour teacher or class, man, it's great to watch. I mean, they get so...
I told you Chase was awesome.
Yeah, Chase is awesome.
He's a great dude.
So that makes it even better.
Yeah.
Like the actual act of like indoor parkour is great because it's basically like fancy the floor is lava. Mm-hmm. And the kids love it. And it's a hard workout. They're doing like... They'll like kick up a 6-foot wall and like grab the top of it and like pull themselves up and push down and get up it. So they're doing like muscle ups, if you're familiar with muscle ups, and they do all kinds of crazy crap, man. So like they get strong and fast.
They get real strong.
Yeah, the best.
And when they do mess up, like that's real plywood.
Yeah, like they all like have busted up shins. Their shins are all That's why I really liked it when I first because he was failing over and over because it's the first time he ever did it. The first time he went. But then, like, and some of that shit hurt. Like, he was like for real failing. He's like shin kicks a corner plywood triangle.
Yep.
And then Chase was like, "You know, come back here next time. Do your left hand, whatever. Do this." And then he would redo it and be like, "Yes, I did it." Yeah, because I was like, "There's so much positive transfer from like something being really hard and it hurting a little bit, and then like, no, don't stop, learn better, and do it again." You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of life lessons you could take out of that.
Yeah.
So as a dad, I was like, "Yes, cool." Yeah. So I like it. It's super good.
Level up day,
man. Yeah, you got it. He was super happy, man. He was
303.
Huh?
303. Well, it changed now, but I saw it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't really get into like I saw 111 or 444. I don't know if that's a thing.
I just have like an internal hour clock.
Okay.
Just because my whole work is an hour
that's
basis,
true.
so
you do. You know, someone was asking me if it was bad. I don't know the technical answer to this. If like as a massage therapist, if you use the CBD infused oil a lot, like if that has negative on your hands. Someone asked me that, so I think it would be beneficial actually, but I was like, I don't know. Let me see if she's noticed the difference.
Yeah, I don't use it every day, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I
mean, I do notice it when I use it, like just kind of like tightness in my wrist, kind of ease up.
Oh, I guess that's why I thought it would be a good thing. Like I would, man. It's like they're asking me if it was a bad thing, like they heard or read. I was like, no, I don't think so. I think it's the opposite.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, can you get too much CBD?
I don't think so.
Yeah, like.
I don't know how much was in that. These have 20 milligrams in it.
Yeah, so if we had 15 plus 20.
Yeah, but you used to eat like a 5,000 one or something.
Yeah, like I mean, I've taken tinctures that are like 1,000 milligrams.
Yeah, I've never done a tincture before.
They have a weird oily substance in your mouth.
Yeah, I just buy the gummies just because like they taste good.
Yeah, I've cut out a lot of sweets, so I like having a gummy.
Yeah, just do it. Just eat it, man.
Just eat it.
Just eat it.
Just eat the stuff. We should be able to have what's going on in your TV.
Yeah,
here.
Like
a 3D projection.
Yeah, I would touch
like a hologram. Like,
yeah, you can go on YouTube and like put in video background.
Yeah,
and it just plays like trippy.
I like fractal patterns where they just zoom in forever. It's like
Yeah.
you're going through a wormhole.
Yeah, this is a fractal one. I think the one I picked was a fractal one. I tend to like fractal ones better than like the other kind.
Yeah, I like the mandalas, but sometimes they get too, like, sure, they can move here, but it's still just a circle.
Yeah.
So I like the patterns changing.
Yeah, man, it's trippy. Just gotta have it in the background, man. While you're drinking CBD infused mineral water,
Heck yeah.
just have some fractals playing.
Fractals.
Fractals.
I know I went real granola and bought a
Crunchy. The road's crunchy now. Real crunchy.
Granola.
Well, they changed it. Well, granola bars are typically crunchy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
But those crunchy ones suck because they fall in your lap.
it's true. It's true. But if you hear the word crunchy, it means granola.
Oh, all right.
Sorry, I
Well, I'm
didn't mean to-
crunchy as fuck now.
Yeah.
I got my copper cup,
Oh, nice.
copper vessel,
You know what? That's a good podcast name.
copper vessel.
No. Crunchy as fuck.
Crunchy as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm here for that. Can you have as fuck on a?
You might be able to hit AF. Crunchy AF. That's a good one.
That's a good one. That definitely fits the bill.
That does fit the bill. I'll look at it later. I was going to Google AF and like see if any podcast had.
But yeah, Sam was like, "Does it have cool engravings on it?" And I was like, "Sure does."
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's got the flower of life on it.
Is it the flower of life? They get into like some sacred geometry. I don't remember the flower of life is.
You have like the seed, you
Yeah.
have the thing, and then you have the full pattern. The
Yeah,
full-
I can't remember the difference. I have to watch someone draw it, and then when they do it, I get it, but I can't remember all the different ones. But it's trippy when you go into it, especially when you start looking at like how it's the same as like a zygote, like the seed of life, which is when a sperm and when an egg come together in a human. It looks like that pattern.
What's that process
What?
after it starts dividing? Is that meiosis or meiosis or what's the cell division thing called? Is it just cell division?
No,
Come on, science brain.
it's gone.
Recall memory.
I was about to say it, but I was like, I had a 50-50 chance of getting that right. It's one of those two. I can't remember exactly.
I can't either.
Yeah, it's not even important. All you gotta do is insert.
But I remembered Zildjian.
There you go. All you have to do is insert, and things happen automatically.
Yeah.
You don't need to know how to make a baby.
No,
You
sure
know?
don't.
You know what? There's like, it was always like told like where the sperm that made it first to the egg.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like that's the thing.
And now it's like the egg chooses.
Oh,
what
you know
enters.
about that? It's oh shit, I can't remember. It's a fancy word. I just found the word not too long ago. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah. So like the egg will send off chemicals that derails like broken sperm or broken DNA. Broken's probably the bad word. That's the word I think they use, but like not good DNA or whatever, and like suck in like and redirect the one that has like the better coating inside of it.
That's fun.
Isn't that weird?
Ladies.
Lady eggs are like, nah,
Negative.
negative, get out of here.
Nope.
It's like they're like dogs coming after them. They're like, here's a steak, go get it. They throw it over there.
They're like,
And they're like,
redirect.
you get over here.
I just saw a video like that. Was like, this is why you don't pretend to throw a stick. Did it that way and then threw it the other way, and the dog came right through his legs.
He's like,
Knocked his ass over.
dude, I went to when I was at American Shaman. They have a dog in their place, and it's a big ass. What's the mastiff or the big dogs?
Bull mastiffs,
I don't know. It was a big dog.
big ass head.
Yeah, the big. It was
Kind of look. They look like a bulldog, pit bull kind of thing, but much bigger.
Yeah. What's the biggest dog?
Bull mastiffs are huge.
What's another big dog? I don't think that's the right word that everyone has. Big old fucking looks like 7 years or something.
7 years.
Yeah, big
There's
dog.
Great Danes. There's
Was it a Great Dane? It was a Great Dane. That was
Great
it.
Dane?
Yeah, sorry,
Looks
I
like
could.
Scooby Doo.
Yeah, that was it. I couldn't recall the word.
Long boy.
Yeah,
Yeah, like a little horse.
yeah, it was.
Those are Great Danes.
Yeah, it was awesome. I went in there and just like kept trying to like sit on me and like go through my legs. I was like, bro, you're too big.
Hi.
Yeah, like I had like.
They're like, but this is where I'm comfortable.
Yeah. So it was awesome. I was like, look at that thing. It looks like a pony.
Yeah.
It's like a big ass.
They get real big real quick.
Yeah, I've heard. I do think they only live like 7 or 8 years on average. And I was like, dude, I couldn't get a dog knowing in 7 years I'm gonna be sad.
Real fucking sad.
Real sad, man. I couldn't do it, man. I want to get a dog.
And they don't do good by year 5 either.
Really, that's what I've heard. That's why.
Like how many broken feet you gonna go through? How many like hip issues?
Yeah.
You get them on a patch of leaves and they break stuff.
They're like, yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes they'll get really clumsy when they're small
Yeah.
and break paws.
And their paws are probably like giant.
They're just got
flippers.
these long limbs. They're like, oh.
You know what?
We met young dogs. They're kind of dumb.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're
Yeah.
so awesome. You know what I think's dumb? But it's also awesome. But like, okay, it's great to watch. But like, it's dumb that people do it. is the egg crate challenge.
Oh my gosh,
It's
yeah.
so- I can't
It
stop.
hurts so bad.
I can't stop watching it.
Like visualizing what
can't
that
stop it.
feels like for them to fall like that.
Yeah, man, I can't stop. If you don't know what we're talking about, which I'm sure you do if you're
You
on the
do.
internet.
If you're not under a rock right now.
So they get those old milk crates. This milk crate. Sorry, not egg crate. Sorry, milk crate challenge. Those egg crates, and they stack them up like a pyramid. And
Yeah,
and
they also tell you not to stack them more than 5 high.
yeah, and then, man,
They're going like 7 high and then standing on it.
and then they're just crashing and like
Oh my God.
busting ribs and faces, and it's epic, man. It's so good to watch, but it's really dumb if you do it. But man, it looks so fun. Like to watch them just fail.
Yeah.
And all the ones I'm watching are like, these guys are
Like the shaky leg before the fall is comical.
Yeah, it's awesome. And the guys and gals are like 300 pounds. You know, what I mean, we're not even talking about people that can like keep their balance on one foot on the ground.
Yeah, it's like, when's the last time you went a whole person up in general?
Yeah, and they just crash, man. It's so good. I saw one where they stacked up like the big one, like the fun ones where they fall, and the guy was doing okay. He was like getting shaky legged, and his buddy just came through and ninja kicked the rest of it. And that dude like hit he looked awful. His whole body just crashed into the ground.
It's things like this that keep us in our jobs.
Yeah, it's true. That was bro. I was like, bro, love.
Bro. Yeah,
was like-
there's
that was-
like, you know what? He's doing too good. We need to humble him.
Yeah,
I also want to feel pain because it probably didn't feel good to crash into those.
man. It was either a bro love or bro hate. I couldn't tell because I don't know him personally,
It's a
but
fine line.
is there a
It's the
difference?
finest line.
Yeah, the only difference is your friends afterwards and before. Like the action's the same. Like
Yeah.
bro hate and bro love actions are the same.
It's like a clear shower curtain.
Yeah,
It's the same.
it's true. It's the same. Man, I have a trouble in my shower because like the shower rod's so low that like it's getting all gross at the bottom.
Cut it.
Oh, I didn't think about that. I just keep buying new curtains.
Buy a new one and then cut it.
Cut it, yeah.
If you can, the magnet does help.
The magnet?
Yeah, there's usually magnets down there.
I've never used that.
They're used without you using them.
Okay, I don't know what that's about.
Also, they kind of just keep the weight down. So
You must
longevity.
be getting fancy shower curtains. Where do you get your shower curtains from?
Well, you know I'm bougie.
That's true. You guys have some
I mean, I've
bouge.
gotten them from the dollar store too, but
They have magnets on them?
they have magnets on them.
What? I
Yeah.
don't think mine has magnets.
Pretty sure it'll have a magnet.
All right. The more I say the word magnet, I feel like I can't say it. Like the more I say that word,
Magnet.
I'm like that word is wrong.
Magnet.
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 That's right.
Magonet.
Magnet.
Mac and cheese.
Dude, every time, if you don't know what we're talking about, like we're talking about ASMR sounds, and I was just talking about how Pornhub and people have made it all fucking,
Oh yeah.
like ASMR just turned into
They ain't
fucking
fucking. It's
sounds.
just mac and cheese.
And Sarah said, "Yeah, it
stirring the
sounds,
pot.
yeah, it sounds like if we had like a big bowl of mac and cheese up by the mics and stirred it, and like that's how you recreate fucking sounds."
Yeah.
That just makes me laugh when I think about that.
There, that being that in like a sound studio, like for movies or something, like
Yeah,
besides that and naming Crayola crayons, those were my dream jobs.
really. Yeah, yeah. Well, the sound effect studio is cool, man.
Yeah.
That would be super fun.
Yeah.
We're sorry. That kind of brought me to something we were talking about last week. So, like OnlyFans, the mostly naked butt site, right?
They caved.
They caved.
They caved.
Yeah, man. They were going
Like
to
that
take.
was zero. That was just like the smallest amount of pushback, and they're like, okay.
So for like 1 week, they said that in October we're going to ban sexually explicit content from OnlyFans.
People got pissed.
And then the next week they're like, "Nah, we're good."
Okay, we just keep an eye on you guys.
You know what? They might have did some accounting, and they're like, "Well, 90% of our people, all they do is show ass, so we
It's
don't have
like-
10% of our customers left." You know what I mean? Like if I was kick them all off, and like, well, there's only like 2 people left, because everyone else was showing like dick and balls and
Yeah,
asses.
because if anyone has like something for your fans, they have a Patreon.
yeah,
Patreon.
Patreon. It's got an R in it.
Patreon.
Yeah, I don't know the answer to this. I don't actually want to know, but I kind of do. Like I don't want to research it. All I know is like freaking girls' butts on Instagram is always like, look, check out my OnlyFans, right? It's the same thing with dudes. They're like, hey, here's my dick and balls on OnlyFans.
I don't really see that on Instagram.
Yeah,
It's blocked a lot more.
that's true. Instagram's not free flowing with dick and balls, but
Not
man,
the dick and balls. Butt all day. Side booby all day.
you talking about dude or lady?
Ladies.
Oh yeah, they're late. I mean, it's crazy. They don't get any
No
Fs.
dude stuff. Like not even shadows. Like rude.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know if it's like
They'll do some man butt. These
Yeah.
like Celtic or Scottish men who are always like how to wear your kilt.
Yeah. Do ladies like man butt? Yeah, I would imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was just been checking.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that's slightly comical is like it's just a t-shirt.
Like it's like a night, like so, like
Just t-shirt.
like like his girlfriend let him borrow like her shirt.
That one's pretty funny. The man side hip. This dip is kind of comical.
Is it?
I think it is.
All right. What about man nipples?
I have no preference.
Yeah, I don't know if ladies were like, check
I'll
out
bite
those.
them.
Check out those nips. I don't know.
I mean, I guess as long as they're not like
Pepperonis?
no, like extendos.
Extendos and pepperonis.
Yeah. But I mean, thick boys need love too.
That's true. Have you ever seen someone has gynecomastia? Like that's sad, man.
Could they get rid of it? Could they just do like a plastic surgery? And
well, it depends. A lot of the time, it comes from steroid use, like using steroids.
Yeah.
Like all those guys get like the man boobs. So there's difference. Like so, there's like man boobs where guys just have like some extra fat where it makes them kind of squishy and like dumb looking. You know what I mean?
but then they have like fucking nipples now.
Yeah, yeah. And then there's gynecomastia, which there's a certain threshold to reach, and it's more like a ball of something in there. Like it changes hormonally a little bit. I can't. That's all I can really kind of quote on that one, but it's a little bit different. But it's still wild, man.
Yeah.
Seeing dudes who was just like need bras, it's like need a bro. That's a weird feeling. Yeah, I didn't know if ladies like nipples or not. Like, oh, check out those nips.
No consensus I've been a part of have been like, did you see his nipples though?
Yeah. What do you say? Did you see his blank? What's the answer to that question?
I don't know. Shoulders are usually a thing. Thighs, butt, hair, teeth.
All right.
The older I get, the more hair is not a bad thing.
Yeah, having hair is good.
Yeah, like all that, not bad.
All right, cool. Did you see his nipples?
Did you see the nips on that boy?
Yeah, right.
Darn.
I just didn't know if that was a thing.
I don't think so.
No, guys talk about nipples a lot.
I'm sure.
Different shapes, sizes,
They're
and
like,
colors.
can I go in my mouth? Where's the consent gonna happen?
Is this a thing that's happening right now? No, yeah, guys like nipples. So that's no.
I mean,
that's not a shocker to the world.
no.
But I just wasn't sure like what ladies sit around and talked about. I didn't think nipples were high on the list. But I could be wrong.
We talk about like rituals and witchy stuff and the fact that it's fall.
Yeah.
Men are the last thing on the topic.
Yeah, well.
So
Eventually you got to get there.
yeah, that's fair.
Eventually, once you get through the burning of sage.
Yeah.
And
then all the bad men disappear because you got the sage, and you're like, "Who's left?" Okay,
fuck out of here.
fuck out of here.
Get out of here. I haven't burned sage in a long time.
You should.
Yeah, no, I'm just sitting there. I've done that in many a moon. I don't even remember last time.
Many moons.
I like the ones where you get it and it's like a big fat cigar's worth of it. It's
I
like
told you my
super
daddy
thick.
thought that was weed, right?
Yeah. You done with that story.
I thought that was dope or something. I can't get that like
if you didn't
sound
know,
phrasing out of my head because it was just so fucking funny.
what was the phrasing?
He's like, "Oh, I thought that was dope or something," but I can hear it in his voice. Like I
Yeah.
hear like exactly how he said it.
And you're like, Dad, that's sage.
I was like, "Dope, Dad."
Yeah.
I was like, "Dope is like heroin to me.
Yeah.
That's what dope is." But I guess weed used to be called dope.
Yeah, it's all dope. To some people,
Drugs are dope.
yeah, all of it's all just dope.
Maybe because it makes you look dopey.
I don't know. I guess so. I don't know I don't actually know where the origin of the word came from.
Internet does. You can figure it out.
Yeah. I know marijuana was a word they took from these like crazy Mexican weed or something like that.
Oh.
They did it when they were trying to,
Steal the marijuana to make money for themselves.
well, maybe, or ban it. That was what I was yeah, like
Give it a new name.
propaganda. Yeah,
Yeah.
propaganda. Like they, they said that this is a long time ago. They said it makes like black men rape white women.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Yeah, it makes all people go crazy. So they even called it like crazy Mexican weed or something like that. So
What kind of weed you had? That sounds like PCP to me.
yeah, I don't know what's going on. And apparently, it was mainly the lobbyists or dudes and doing it, politicians or people. I don't know who they were.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what they did.
Some
but
motherfuckers trying to ruin everyone's happiness.
yeah, I think they were paper mill people, and they didn't want hemp to take over. Hemp to actually take
how
over.
nice could it be if hemp did take over?
Yeah, but I think that's the origin of like why.
That sounds right.
Yeah, it was all because of paper fear. Like they was going to take that, like for making paper and stuff like that. It had nothing to do with what's up, buddy. No, not yet. We're done a little bit, buddy. 22 minutes. That's okay. We'll just go back in there and play with them, okay? just go in there. I'm gonna have to turn it. Like you're not gonna be able to play with them at all if you don't just go back in there, buddy. I knew this was gonna be a problem.
Go play.
Yeah, not normally.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's playing. His friend's rage quitting.
Rage quitting.
Yeah, you don't know the term rage.
I mean, it sounds like
you get mad and rage and quit.
I have a brother. He used to steal my controller, sit on it. So like forced rage quitting.
Yeah, that's true. No, it was just like, I got a loss, so they just quit. Like they can't handle losing.
Oh well, it's a fragile age.
Yeah, well, yeah, he was saying his friend's rage quitting.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do?
Not rage, man.
Yeah,
that's why I try to teach him.
Take a breath.
Yeah, man, that's what I do whenever he freaks out. I'm like, dude, breathe, bro.
Yeah,
like it's
cool.
just a video game. Like I know you're into it, but you gotta learn to like chill out when things don't work out so good.
Yeah. My niece was doing that the other day. Sorry, I didn't know if I had to burp or not. She was like, but Kenzie, just breathe. And she did her little hands like up and went, and so like she did this whole like body movement with it, and like they're 3, so they're like awkwardly coordinated.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And she just looked at me and was like, right answer. I'm like,
that's it.
You just taught me that.
One day I was doing yoga like in the morning. I always do it like where I'm gonna like as soon as I can after I wake up. Yeah. Give me a second to wake up. So I was doing it or whatever, and to a video, and then Andre woke up early.
Sorry.
And he was just like watching me for like maybe 2-3 minutes, and he was like, "Dad," I was like, "Well, as I was doing, I was like, what's up, man?" He's like, "Why does that guy sound so peaceful?" Like the guy that was still like on the video, and I was just like, "I don't know, man. Does he sound peaceful?" He's like, "Yeah, he's so peaceful."
Like, huh. I'm like, oh, that was nice.
Yeah, I thought that was fun. I was like, well, they kind of talk that way.
Yeah, that was my favorite part of teaching.
Was it talking that way? Mm-hmm. Do it right now. Just say something non-yoga in a yoga voice.
Okay, so we're going to open up your left drawer, and we're going to really reach for your brush. You're going to find that, and you're going to throw it away because it's broken.
But don't worry about
it. Forget that brush. You don't even need it. You have everything you need already within you.
It's already there.
It's already there.
Yeah, I tend to not like when I hear stuff. I'm like, I want people to shut up when I'm doing it.
Yeah, it's like, shush.
Yeah, I like minimal cueing and talking.
Yeah.
Like I literally just try to connect my breath to my. I have to have some cueing because I don't know whatever I'm doing, but like I just like let me do it and like let me get there. Let me get into what the whole point of it. Like so, just shut up.
Yeah.
But that's just me. Some people like it the other way. They basically want it for like exercise, like group exercise class.
Yeah, but they're like counting things. I'm like, can you? I got it.
Yeah, or you're twerking and there's hip hop music.
Oh
or
yeah, the booty yoga.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like that's not. It's just group exercise. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with group exercise, but it's different. Like it's not trying to like connect the man to the mind and then that whole person to nature and then that person to the universe and that person to God. Like it doesn't do that. When you're twerking, that's not the point. I mean, I'm not against twerking. Don't get me wrong. I use that example because I did see at one place I was looking to do classes. They had trap yoga, and I was like, I mean, I love trap music. I'm from where it's created, but no, I'm good.
Like I'm cool.
And then twerk and yoga twerk is what they called it. I was like, no, man, I wouldn't do that anyway. But I was just like, come on, man, why don't you just separate it? Can't you just have yoga and then twerk afterwards?
Yeah.
Or twerk pre and then post. Like it's fine.
Yeah,
let's do it separate.
Get your heart rate up, twerk a little bit. Yeah. It doesn't have to be in a Warrior 3.
It's true. But that's just me. Like I use yoga more for the traditional aspects that would like clear my brain and help me get to peace and get to eventually reach God at the end. You know what I mean? I don't know. I do like the physicality of it as well, but like that's not the purpose of it. It's like it's just an added bonus for me. Yeah, you're good. You know what I just learned? I didn't just learn. I just thought it in my brain. CBD. Is that like in yoga, everything's pushing. Like you're pushing against the ground constantly and there's no pulling. So I was like, man, someone had to create some sort of like flow in a bar, like a vinyasa flow and grab to have a pull up, or you just do it. Same thing. You just pull and hold. And
aerial yoga is kind of like that. If you've never done that.
I have not.
That's fun.
I was just surprised that even on YouTube, I didn't find one video on it on YouTube. I was like, not one.
This would be a really hard ceiling to get a yoga swing.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I just want to do pull-ups without doing a back workout anymore. Because I'm kind of like over like people telling me to do 7 of these and rest.
Oh,
and
you know where they do have something where you could do, I don't know about video, but a thing you could use. They have like dip bars. So you can do dips on.
No, I have pull-up bars and stuff.
No, I'm saying, but you could do it from the ground.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
But you just need to, I don't know.
Because you could get underneath it.
Yeah, that's true. and you could just pull. Yeah, but you can do the same thing. You just pull and hold, and you already move and flow. The same thing instead of just pushing everything. I just realized that because I was like,
I'll send you something. There's something called the Mindful Mover.
ooh,
And he does a lot of push-pull things.
oh, nice. Every time I do my back workout, I'm like, ugh.
Bah,
But
boring.
I know I need to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. It's fine. But like, I'm like, I just would rather not do that right now.
It's funny. I tried doing a pull-up the other day.
How'd it go?
I mean, fine.
Did you complete it?
I did to my chin.
Okay.
The second rotation.
Got halfway
But I
up.
mean, to go from complete hanging, lifting the feet, drawing the knees in, pulling straight up.
And you did one of those.
One.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
You have to be able to do one.
Just one.
Because if the zombie apocalypse comes, you're fucked if you
You
can't.
got to do one.
Because when the zombies come, you're hanging off a tree branch. I see myself hanging from like a cliff.
Yeah.
So they can't get me.
Those muscle ups.
Yeah.
You
Then
gotta
like
do
how
them.
you gotta get.
Muscle ups are easier than a pull up, though. Like
No.
a single hanging pull up.
No way.
No,
man.
because once you get up there, then you have some extra momentum because your power in your core is closer to your lever.
Oh man.
Words.
But
Fucking know them.
you do know them, but I don't know, man. Muscle ups are tough.
Yeah, but
But they're traditionally done on hanging rings, which makes them really hard.
oh my gosh, yeah, you ever seen Chase do his thing?
No, I've never seen him. I've
He
never seen
definitely
him.
hurt his shoulder one time doing
I've
it
never
when he was young.
Yeah, Chase is the parkour coach.
He's super strong.
Yeah, I've never seen him do anything.
He was recently posted something. It's on his stuff if you look at it.
Oh,
He just
nice.
did some ring and did a hold. I don't know how far he got out, but to see no shaking,
Yeah,
impressive.
it is
Good
impressive.
job, brother.
Yeah, man, that shit on rings is hard.
Yeah.
Super hard. Like muscle ups are
You ever
traditionally
seen little kids do them?
no.
I have a friend, her son's in a boy gymnastic class. So obviously the modality, they're not called modalities. They're not called tricks either. Anywho, the different individual things that they do.
The moves.
Yeah, like in female gymnastics, you usually have like the beam, the balance bar, that thing they hurdle over, and
Okay.
the uneven bars.
Gotcha.
And then the boys usually
It's called the
have
horse?
the
Yeah.
rings, and I think they do beam too.
I think that
Those, how they're
those
different.
Gymnastics are crazy when you watch those motherfuckers go.
Yeah.
Like on the uneven bars or like the rings. I'm like,
Yeah.
or the floor routines. I'm like, what are you guys doing?
But yeah, my friend's children are in that. Like her son's thing. He did really good. They still do their moves from the ground like they would as if they were going to be able to reach up.
Okay.
But since they're 5,
Yeah.
they do their little movement, and then their coach lifts them to the rings,
Oh, nice.
and then they'll do their completion of their tasks to do. But
That's awesome.
the lift up is because they're very serious,
Yeah, yeah.
like because that's part of their points.
Yeah.
Is like facial movements and like structure and how they. It's just hilarious, and they're so little. Especially like little boys. Like sometimes little girls
Yeah.
get really tall.
You know what?
Little boys can stay tiny for a long time.
I wish that I wish I would say all sports, not just gymnastics, weren't judged.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's like, no, this move is worth like a point and this is 7 points or whatever kind you want to do. And like, did you complete it? Then you get a score and then like you can objectively win.
Yeah.
Like that would be cooler to me than like,
But would the sport change by not having like such a negative thing to overcome?
maybe,
Because there's a very interesting thing about like super driven people.
but you wouldn't have to wear matching leotard because you're
Oh, yeah, that shit's
you're
stupid.
liquid. That would all change. You wouldn't have to look like smile while you do it. You wouldn't have to land and like, I paid it. You could just grind and get your shit. And complete the sweet flips.
Like fucking do it.
Yeah, man. I mean, with all sports, like I can't think of a sport where I'm like, I would rather it be subjectively judged than objectively won. I can't think of one where I'm like, nah. It's like you run a 100-yard dash, and like there's one that crosses the line, but the second place player looked prettier, so they win. And I'm like,
You'd be like,
no, that's weird, man. Get to the fast guy or to the gal that could do 17 flip twisties or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I can't do that. It's crazy.
yeah. I mean, just the thought of doing like I do not do trampolines that often. Didn't do them as a kid because nurse mom, you don't get those.
Nurse mom.
So
lied.
people were like, hell yeah, do a front flip. I'm like, oh, my body does not recognize that movement.
Mine doesn't recognize back flips.
Oof.
I can do front flips on a trampoline.
Like into like a ball pit. Oh, nice. I saw it again.
There you go.
But instead it's 3:30, so that's fun.
I'm not gonna lie. That last little bottom bit of
It's got a.
this guy maybe we should have twirled it.
We shuck the other one so hard.
Maybe it should have done a twirly twirl. I don't remember if it needed a twirly. It doesn't say.
Carbonated, so I mean, probably not.
Yeah,
but
yeah. But in case
probably
you do
could have
get,
upside it down.
yeah, if you do get the Travelers, they're good. The CBD waters. The bottom has the CBD. I was just drinking one. I was like, whoa. I was like, what is that?
What is that?
That is elixir.
Eyes are gonna get
That is
heavy.
that is plant medicine.
That my brain likes.
It does. It helped me with COVID a lot. That's what got me like a CBD fiend. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it makes me like, and I learned, I don't know, I guess it's inflammation, like it's the anti-inflammatory. Yeah.
Yeah, people are always like, how does it work? And I'm like, because they get confused because they are like, oh, this helps you for sleep. This helps you for pain. This helps you for this. And I'm like, what I usually tell people is like, you have a system in your body.
Cannabinoid.
Cannabinoids.
I can never say it, but there is a system. Yeah. So the CBD, the cannabinoids, which is like what it breaks down into or whatever.
Yeah. We have receptors.
Receptors for it. Yeah. And
So-
I believe don't quote me on this. I believe it's an adaptogen, meaning it helps bring you towards normal. So if you're too much, it makes you less. If you're too little,
yeah.
it makes you a little bit more. It makes you, it's that
Adaptive.
Yeah. Yeah. Like ashwagandha is like probably the most like
Ashwagandha?
Ashwagandha.
Ganda. Okay.
Well, that's how Chris says it.
That's fair.
Me.
Yeah.
But I don't know how like the world says it.
Yeah, every time I try saying it, I'm like, ashwagandha.
Ashwagandha. Oh, tell the peoples about these weird things.
I don't remember what they're called. I thought they were called leeches.
So I went to Publix with my son. We were in the berry
But
department.
this looks like a rambutan.
Yeah.
Rambutan.
So I bought these weird things. It looks like strawberries that grew a bunch of spinies.
Oh, I never even thought about the strawberry. It always looked like a little sea urchin to me.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. I didn't know what they were.
Bam, 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 bam. Hold on, this is what they sound like.
Ooh. I kind of want like that on my back. Like
Yeah.
someone who's like.
It's like you can have a seat now and breathe deep.
Ding. We needed to have that sound and the ding at the same time. Do it. Can you? ASMR, motherfucker.
So these little bitches right here, they are soft.
Yeah.
It does feel like a little sea urchin.
Yeah.
They're sticky.
Yeah. Well, I'll eat it later then. But yeah,
They're not super sticky. I mean, it's not. I mean,
Oh, okay.
eat it.
Okay.
Do it.
How do you do it? If
You
you're
break it in
watching a
half.
YouTube video, I was trying to describe, man, they're like red. It looks like a strawberry that.
It does look like a strawberry that grew hair. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's
but
what
it's like an oval. It's like oblong.
you just kind of get up in there.
Yeah, you
rip
just once you get a little bit off,
Okay.
and then this
It's weird. It
the
looks-
outside shell like peels away from the
Yeah,
skin.
because like
Super
this
easy.
bright reddish kind of like it's this trippy red and orange combo. When you open it up, it's like it looks like flesh, just like clear white stuff on the inside. It's trippy, man. Did you peel the whole thing? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
It's easier because you can eat the whole thing. There is a seed in here.
What is it called? Kombuchans? What are these things called? What are we eating?
No, it has a ram.
Oh, I thought it was kombucha.
ram. I don't know if it's rambutan.
Rambutan.
That's how a southerner would say it. Them dang rambutans right there. The shell, kind of like how it would be like an almond, is a little tough. And I'm sure it would have different flavors the more whatever the fruit is. Like some fruits can be super,
What does this taste like?
like a coconut.
Like a super sweet coconut. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm a fan. Mm-hmm. We'll get you guys some rambuchans. They look crazy. You just peel the skin off, and on the inside, it looks like, if you're watching a YouTube video, it looks like this clear jelly.
Yeah.
It's good.
My opinion
Buy
is
them.
a coconut meets a grape.
Yeah, it does. It has the consistency of a grape. Mm-hmm. Yep, it's coconut grape.
It's a coconut
Yep.
grape.
You're spot on.
Yep.
I shouldn't have tried to re-describe it.
The seeds are cute.
They look crazy though. If you Google them, they look wild. Thanks for listening to us eat.
It's supposed to be good for your brain. Mm-hmm. Your brain likes the crackles that happen in our mouth.
Oh, there's more in there. Okay. Yeah.
I was watching something and it was talking about how when you can condense, you can make this sound very like upright and in your face. That's what condensers do. It makes the sine wave on your recording much taller.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Well, those are good.
Yeah.
Those are good. Go get them, rambutans.
What if I whispered for the rest of my life?
For the rest of your life, I was gonna say for the rest of the podcast, I was like, you can do it if you want to. But the rest of your life, I don't know, man.
Forever.
That might get wild.
People
It's true. It might amplify your energy.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so they'll shut up and like let everything happen. What if that could be
amplify, but to be quiet?
What if that could be like a job, like a profession? Yeah, like a profession. Like that'd be cool if it was valued so much that it's like a service worth trading money for, which it is. But like, what if it was perceived? You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. Like shit,
10-year goals. Just saying.
Yeah, it's like shit's kind of fucked up. Let's get an amplifier up in here.
Some amplifiers. Be like, this space really needs a few more amplifiers. I think we need to get some in here.
Yeah. Oh, like for you to be that.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I can do it.
Kind of like, all right. No, I mean, like, that'd be cool if that actually happened. Like if people called you and was like,
hey,
I need an amplifier.
I need amplification.
You're like, all right.
Like, all right.
Let me do it. I wonder what would be your routine before you got there? You know what I'm saying? Like, what would you do to get like in the right presence?
Myself or the space?
Well, yourself.
My pretty typical, like, protecting myself from energy space is I will make a physical circle around myself, and it's nice because it stretches out my arms. And I do love the essential oils.
Ooh.
Lavender. I do a lot of lavender. I do keep these on me.
Oh, sweet.
And so I do like the sound. And then just like amping myself up, be like, I can't touch you, motherfucker. You got this. This is all your space.
You just kick the door, be like, ding,
bing. Be like, what's up, motherfucker?
Just throw a lavender bomb.
Amplifier.
Throw a lavender bomb. Push.
That'd be fun.
It
could be like half magic show meets a performance meets amplification.
You should do it.
Done.
Do it. What were you saying? Sorry, someone was calling me.
Oh yeah. And then like the space. Yeah, for sure. Like either sounds, water sounds, fire sounds.
I like fire sounds.
Any crackle.
Yeah, I like the crackle.
We like the crackle.
I do like the crackle.
For sure have like an amplitude of lighting.
Okay.
To change the frequency to that color.
Okay. Like color
or to
lights?
move it. Yeah. To move the frequency through different colors.
Okay.
So it can change. So it's not this continuous stagnant thing. Because I'm here to party. So I'm here to change the sensation of a party mode.
Yeah. Are you changing? I thought we were just cleansing, amplifying a house. Or are you here to like get the party ready?
Oh yeah. It's for it's for group events.
Okay. I gotcha.
Amplify the space and group.
I gotcha.
And then like to make connections through. And that could be part of the services as well.
Right.
You have individual people who want more amplification. So you get in closer proximity to amplify.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I want to do that.
Yeah.
You should
And
do
it
that.
ain't about me. It's about what they're amplifying.
That's true.
Create it. Change it. Make it like a clean vessel.
Yeah, but what if it's gross?
Change it.
Yeah, that's true. You can't let them amplify nasty, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're like, no, we don't flow
Take their
that way.
soul intention because we do not have soul intentions to be awful.
It's true.
So take away whatever layer.
How does that change, man?
Of
It gets
nonsense.
wrapped up in like years and years and layers of like shit. This over time, like little like degrees of poop until it gets to like I'm an awful
I was
person.
always curious too, like what single thing, and it could have been so small, like the whole butterfly effect thing. Like someone having a good day, you hold the door open for someone and they give you like the fuck you looking at me for kind of look. And you're just like, huh.
Yeah.
And then another small thing happens and another small thing happens. And then that whole day sucked.
Yeah. There's
Then
like,
your next day, you're feeling the anger from that and you're amplifying anger. And then you cause someone else to have a shitty day.
yeah. Isn't that wild? They kind of like, I
Here's your flower of life.
look at that. There
Bam.
it
That
is.
one's the seed.
The seed.
Yes.
There's like this idea I used to fall. I think we talked about it. I can't remember. I talk about this a lot to people because I find it fascinating. I can't remember if we recorded it. I can't remember. So it was like, like the difference between like, as far as people like free will or determinism. I always like, well, of course it's free will. Like I'm not like, no one made me do it. You know what I mean? There's not like a book of everything that I'm going to do is already in, you know what I mean? It doesn't exist. Like I have like some say so in what happens, but it's more when you dig into it, it's like determinism is like some things happen to us that kind of determine how we're going to become. Like if someone was like thrown in a closet as a child and punched and beat and molested and sold into stuff or whatever, it can like, or neglected. I'm talking about super extreme just to get the point across that their life is determined from that action, I guess from the free will of other people, or you can say whatever determined them to do that. So that person, that child that was neglected and mistreated horribly is on a whole other path and they can't even go this way.
Yeah.
Like it'll be so hard for them to circle back to normalcy after like some of this stuff happens to
But
them.
I guess even one person doing it changes the fact that it's not like that.
Yeah. So it's kind of like some people like, so like determinism, like it isn't what I thought. It's not like God wrote everything you're going to do in a book and you're going to do it no matter what. It's not that. It's just that things happen to us that predetermine different trajectories we're going to go in, if that makes sense. And then you have free will to work on it and stuff like that. But like, I always fought that. Like when people said that, I was like, nah, no one made me do shit.
No one made me do anything.
Yeah. But then you look at it and you're like, yeah, I get it. I get why I do that, or why some people do this, or like, you know, turn out crazy. But like sometimes I don't see why people like their sole intention gets all that shit on it. I don't know how that happens.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like I got some time, like invisible bad choices.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't know. What to ponder. You can think about it in your next water drip 3-hour meditation.
I will. I won't on the other one.
On which one?
Looking at the white space of the pages meditation. Yeah, that's a good one. But like that one's not as like, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't as impactful or trippy to me. But listen to the water drop. Maybe it was because it was 3 hours.
Yeah.
That was like chip. It was great. That one got pretty like psychedelic and weird.
I wonder what if the dripping had stopped? Well, I guess you would turn the water on.
Yeah, I had it. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I had it dripping or whatever.
You know what doesn't sound good?
What's that?
Having the water on in a kitchen sink with the loud tin sound.
Yeah.
And then your cat's head just going in and out of it.
It's like, yes, this is nice.
Yeah, well, he'll drink some water, and it's not really like his mouth is in it. You think his mouth would go to the drip. No, he brings cheek in.
Okay.
And it drips off his cheek.
Into his mouth.
Kind of.
He's just like, just touch me water.
He's like, but his eyes are kind of closed because like his face is getting wet.
He's like, Mom, just water splashing me.
And then sometimes he'll go like straight under where it hits the center of his head, and his ears. I mean, it's got to be loud.
Yeah.
You know, his ears are just back, and he's just like, his eyes are squinting, and no water is touching his mouth, but he's still just like,
this is nice.
It's so funny.
This is nice.
And then he comes in, he's got a wet head.
You're like, get out of here.
You're like, I mean, to pet an animal and it's wet is a disturbing feeling.
It is not pleasant.
Then you're like, okay, it's just water.
Yeah. I don't know what a wet cat smells like. I can't remember.
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay. It's not like a wet dog.
No,
Okay.
absolutely not.
Gotcha.
No, nothing like that.
I gotcha.
I mean, I'm sure some outdoor cats probably don't smell awesome.
Feral. So what do we have? We had Traveler's Water.
Yeah, we've had our Biro hemp.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
2 thumbs
We
up.
had Rambuchis.
We had Rambuchis.
Is that how you say it? No, Rambutan.
Rambutans.
Someone tell us how to say that word.
Yeah, you should eat them. They're weird. It is like a coconut grape, and but on the outside it looks like a hairy strawberry.
Make sure you just peel back it so you don't bite into the seed, though.
Yeah, it's true. It does have like a seed, but you have to kind of like act like it's a peeled avocado, and you have to like bite into it.
Yeah.
Or cherry. It's like a cherry.
With what?
Like a seed. You know, you have to eat a cherry.
But you can eat the whole thing, which is very pleasant.
Yeah, it was nice. We liked it. I liked it. All right.
Now you can throw it in your garden.
I can. Compost.
Okay, yeah.
All right, I thought we were going to end the podcast because my son's getting antsy in there.
Antsy Bantsy.
Antsy Pantsy. Check us out on the internets. Never 99, no numbers.
No numbers.
No numbers.com. Sarah's going to send us out.
Yeah.
With some
Bye, guys.
some sweetness.
Bye. Don't forget to put on your lavender.